I'm like, I didn't give it to you. Hey. Well, good. Let's have this motivator. Got a killer month last month. Great ball. Yeah. Punch. You are. Yeah. I know. Feel good about Shanti. Come back around here. Yeah, it's crazy.
How are you?
Okay, write these down.
Thanks, yeah.
She said that's really live for the out-of-towners.
It's so red. Everybody's saying that. I'm just really taking off. Good. Yes, where's Amy and Terry? Hi.
Thank you.
And I have the same dress as Jenny. The dress that she's wearing,
Are you wearing 2 different nights?
I just have it for that formal.
Yeah, so I don't think it's, yeah.
But I was laughing. Somebody told me. She's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hello. How are you? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. How are you? Hello. Welcome everybody to our May Nation meeting. I can't believe that it's already May. And there's some things missing tonight. We have no music, we have no coffee. We do have a live stream, finally got that working out, but we are in total Vegas mode, and we are so excited about it. And we're really excited about tonight and all of the promotions that we have. You see this table up here, you can tell that we're going to be celebrating people for a very long time during our recognition part. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lawver, and I just want to welcome you to our meeting. If you are a guest in the room, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Our hope is that you leave tonight with some more information on Arbonne and the income opportunity that's attached with it, so that you can make a decision if this is a fit for you and your family or not. So we have a lot to cover tonight. I'm going to go over some announcements real quick for the consultants in the room. And as always, make sure that you're checking your Nation Facebook page, because some of the announcements I will mention tonight, but they'll be up on the page. So first and foremost, next month for our monthly meeting, June 2nd, we're going to have a very special guest speaker. Her name is Patrice Madison. She is an industry expert and endorsed by Arbonne, and does tons of coaching. She will actually be in Vegas doing individual coaching in different MVP suites. So she's a fabulous person, and she's going to come give us a training on how to survive the summer months of your business, because a lot of times the summer months hit and we get into vacation mode, kid mode, want to lay out all day mode, and we forget that we have to build a business. She's going to give us awesome practical tips for that.
Need something out of the bag.
Oh, sorry. So June 2nd, you're going to want to be here for that. The room is going to be even more packed than it is for this, because there's going to be some sideline people coming to that event as well. So show up early, get your seat, and then we will have a great night with Patrice. We have two events coming up that Emily Bright's going to be hosting. One is May 18th at the Panera in Canfield. One is Wednesday, May 28th at the Blue Wolf Tavern in Boardman. And those events will be posted on both Nation websites. Those are going to be awesome opportunity events. Other than that, we have another announcement, Gary. Vegas is Wednesday. We're so excited. If you're going to Vegas, raise your hand. Okay, cannot wait. We'll have all of you guys up front a little bit here too. So I get to introduce two amazing ladies that are going to share the opportunity portion with you guys tonight. If you need chairs, we've got some empty ones up front. So just if that ones are full, I see some people looking. So the first person I'm going to introduce is Regional Vice President Amy Godek. I don't know where she's at, but she is just a phenomenal woman, teacher, wife, and just has built an incredible business. So she's going to share. And the National Vice President Kane, my sister-in-law, awesome, and these two are a power duo. So we're excited for you to hear from them. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I just want to start off by telling you just a little bit about my story, about how I got introduced to Arbonne, and then we'll go in a little bit about what Arbonne is. I got introduced to Arbonne when I was in my undergrad program at Kent State University. I met this lovely lady here, and we became really fast friends. We connected on a lot of different levels, and I was telling her how I was really struggling with my skin. And I was on, at the time, I was on 6 acne prescriptions per day. I was on Accutane. I was on every crazy thing you could ever imagine. And at that point, she had just started using the products from her sister-in-law. And so she said, you know, I don't really know much about this, but let me tell you a little bit about what my sister-in-law sells. Maybe you'll like this product. Very quickly, when we started talking about the nuts and bolts, the philosophy of Arbonne, I fell in love. Began using the product. I was a loyal, preferred client. I would order all the time. I was constantly having people ask me, what are you doing? What are you using? And so I was kind of selling the products without being a consultant. I was giving people my discount. I was getting the products for them. And it wasn't until we met for lunch 2 years after I graduated, I had started teaching. And Carrie and I met to catch up. And at that time, I had been put on a RIF list at school, which means reduction in force. So I was potentially going to lose my job. And I was really nervous, and so we kind of started chatting, and she invited me to her Mercedes-Benz presentation. And at that point, I realized that Carrie had the same degree as me. We were so close in so many ways, and she was making double my salary with the same exact degree and staying home with her little one at the time. And so I left that meeting with a renewed energy and excitement because I knew that teaching wasn't the only answer for me. And that's kind of where I built the business. I'm absolutely in love with this business, and you'll kind of see it as I talk about it. But our team is exploding, and I just hope you really take a look at what Arbonne has to offer, because this has absolutely changed my life. I have completely replaced my teaching income. I now teach as a choice. And let me tell you, teaching is a lot more fun when you can do it just by choice. And my paychecks have completely replaced my income and now have replaced my husband's income as well. So I know that at any point I could stop working and retire, and now my husband will soon be able to if he chose to do that as well. So it's just such a great option. So a little bit about what Arbonne is, what we do. We educate, we empower, and we give. We educate people on healthy products, switching what you're already using for healthier alternatives, and then empowering people to have more options for that. So I was empowered to find healthier options to replace all of my prescriptions and all of the products I was using that were actually harming my skin. And then giving people a fresh start again with the products and with the business. So I love that what this business stands for. Our ingredient policy is pure, safe, and beneficial. We have been this way for the 34 years that we've been around, and I love that because 34 years ago, people weren't necessarily looking for pure, safe, and beneficial products, but we have had those very high standards from the very beginning, and I think that is so different than many companies out there. You are what you absorb. So 60% of what you put on your skin is absorbed every day. So I always think of what I'm putting in my mouth, but I don't always think of what I'm putting on my skin, like the body wash you use in the shower, or that lotion you just rubbed all over your body. What is truly in that product? And I think more and more as students in my classroom started using the ADHD patches, things like that, I started to really think about what that means to put something on your skin, and that's what really made me take a look at Arbonne, because that was what was going into my bloodstream. So the Arbonne Advantage, I won't read all of these to you, but like I said, we're now 34 years of research and development, of amazing research and development, cutting edge. We are certified vegan. We have been for the 34 years we've been around, but just now that certification is becoming so huge, and we are actually able to do what it takes to get the certification. Formulated without gluten. So many people have a gluten sensitivity now, so this is huge. People are looking for this. We are free of the artificial dyes, colors, sweeteners, never tested on animals, and free of petroleum products. That is huge. If you do any research on petroleum products, that is one of my biggest things I love about Arbonne. I love this company because there is something for everybody. We don't sell to one gender, to one age group. We have something for everybody. If you take a shower, we can help you. If you are eating, we can probably help you. I mean, there's just something for everybody. As my friends are venturing out into their own businesses, I just, look at them and I'm like, ugh, you can only sell that to so many people. You can only offer that to women the age of 20 to 50. That's it. And so I love that our company just gives us so many more options and who we can market to, and all of the people, beyond selling, all of the people that we can help, all the lives that we can change, because we have something for everybody. Here are just some before and after pictures. I love that Arbonne just gives you results quickly. There's nothing else to it. You will see what we tell you you're going to see, and that's what I love.
Okay, so one of the things that we get the opportunity to do is turn an expense into an income, and Amy kind of touched on this, but these are products that people are purchasing on a daily basis anyway, so really all that we're teaching people to do is take money that they're already spending and turn it into a healthier option, and by teaching other people how to do the same thing, we can actually create income. And there's definitely no shortage of people nowadays that are looking for healthier options. So one of my biggest hang-ups when I first started this was I am not a salesperson. I do not have a sales bone in my body. But I realized that the products really do sell themselves because people love the results and people are looking for healthier options nowadays anyway. So what is network marketing? This was maybe my second hang-up. I just really did not understand the industry at all. And it's becoming the fastest growing industry, and it's becoming endorsed by very well-known people, which we'll talk about here in the next slide. But basically what it is it's a way to take a product and cut out all the middlemen. So if you look at that traditional retail, all the different places that a product has to go to before it shows up on a shelf in a store. That's why products are so marked up, because everywhere along the way gets a cut of that profit. So you really end up having quite often low quality products that are marked up because they have to pay all those people in the middle. In network marketing, they take a product from the manufacturer where it's made to the consultant and then to the consumer. And in Arbonne, we get to even bypass us because everything gets shipped direct to the clients or customers. And I love that because I have 3 little kids at home. And if I had to drive around and deliver products, nobody would ever get their product. So I would not be a national vice president. So we get to ship the products to people directly, and so people can go online and reorder these products for themselves, but because you were the person that introduced them to it, you get paid every single time. So this is what I was talking about. Our industry is growing so quickly, and it's becoming one of the most well-respected industries worldwide, not just even here in the United States. And these men, I'm sure you recognize a lot of these names. They are all very wealthy. They know very much what to do with money, and they all endorse network marketing. And they either own or have started their own network marketing company. And you can see the stats. I think I reached a point in my business, I think everybody has fears and hesitations when they start this because it's just not something that you saw yourself doing. My background is American Sign Language Interpreting. My master's is in education. So I never saw myself doing sales or skincare or network marketing. So there is naturally a little bit of this kind of like, what am I doing? I don't know if I am cut out to do this. But I reached a point where I realized this is exploding with or without me. And I loved the product. And you know, we're good at sharing products whether we realize it or not because we're constantly referring things to each other. So I realized that I could take a step of faith and give it a try, or sit back and always wonder if I could have been successful with it. So you have the chance to start your own business. We have a proven system for success. All you have to do is plug in to that system. If you follow that system, then over time you will be successful. There's 4 people in my immediate family alone that all have a white Arbonne Mercedes. And I think that that is a huge testament to plugging into a system. Because we obviously have overlapping networks, and I just think that that shows, you know, we're different ages, different backgrounds, but we all were able to attain a certain level of success because we plugged into the system. The products are consumable, which equals repeat sales. So people, you know, we talked about that they're going to use the products, run out, and reorder. You have the ability to leverage your time, and you can do this alongside what you're already doing, which is great because you can work your Arbonne business into the nooks and crannies of your life, and then once you replace your income, decide if you want to step away from that or not. I was a person who, I really thought I loved my job until I replaced my income, and then I would go to work and be like, yeah, you don't like this at all. So I was able to walk away from it and do things that I believe God has written on my heart and things that I'm really passionate about because I have the time and the money to do those things now. So this is one of my favorite slides because if you look at this picture on the left, this is sort of a symbol of what network marketing takes on, this shape. So it starts with you, who introduced a couple people that you know to some products, and they help you network with a few more people, and it keeps kind of branching out into this web-like structure, but an equal opportunity for everybody. It does not matter when you start your business or who started before you. You can build this business as big or as successful as you want to. You can make more money than the people that started before you. So it's very fair. If you look at the right-hand picture there, this is corporate America, right? In most companies, traditional companies, you have one CEO, one president, who leverages their times off the president, the vice president, the middle managers off the employees. So what are the chances that the employees that are, you know, in the line at Walmart helping people bring out their purchases, what are the chances that they're ever going to be the CEO of Walmart? It's not very likely because everybody is fighting for that one spot. But in Arbonne, there's unlimited potential and there's unlimited number of the positions. It doesn't matter. We could all be driving white Mercedes. There's no limit on how many people can attain the different levels of success. So we really are a ground floor opportunity for some of the reasons that you see here. One of my favorites is that we're just on the brink of expanding globally. And also that even here in the United States, there's only a 1% brand awareness. As Amy said, 34 years ago, I don't think people were as concerned about botanically based products as they are today. So not that many people have even heard of Arbonne, but we're growing so quickly that more and more will hear about it. But this is huge for those of us that are consultants, because there's so many people that haven't heard of Arbonne yet and don't have a consultant yet. All right, so this is one of the last slides, but a lot of people really love to know, how does the money work? How do you get paid? We get paid several different ways. There's all sorts of amazing perks that come along with building an Arbonne business. The travel, we're just getting ready to go to Vegas, which is our yearly conference, and it's so much fun. It's a blast, and then you get to earn trips throughout the year that you get to go. We've been to the Bahamas, and where else do I go? Punta Cana. I mix that up with Puerto Rico all the time. Punta Cana. And then this year it's in Los Cabos, one of those. They're really awesome places. You don't have to know how to pronounce the name, but they're awesome 5-star vacations. And my family and I would definitely not be traveling like that if it wasn't for Arbonne. So then here you have the different promotional levels. So everybody starts as a consultant. So like I said, it does not matter your background. Everybody starts at the consultant level. And then district manager, it's about 1 to 5 months. We see on our team that it's more like the first 1 to 2 months you promote to district manager. You can see the average income there. And I love that because right out of the starting gate, you're making money that you can start putting towards car payment, mortgage, things like that. The second promotion then, around 5 to 11 months, $1,200 to $3,000. And my favorite thing about this second promotion then is that your business becomes willable. So that means that if something were to happen to you, you can will your business up to 4 generations, which I think is incredible because I don't know of any other company that is structured that way. So I know that when I'm building my Arbonne business, it's not only to impact myself and my kids and my family now, but my kids are going to inherit that residual income in that business that I create. And I think that's really cool because our founder was all about empowering people to leave legacies and really change the world. And so that is just another way that we're able to do that with Arbonne. So then the third promotion is regional vice president. This is sort of a cornerstone promotion because you get to pick out your white Mercedes. About 1 to 3 years is the average time, but you can do it faster, and some people it takes a little bit longer. But regional vice president, $5,000 to $8,000 a month is the income that's attached to that promotion. And then the top promotion is national vice president. 3 to 5 years is the average amount of time that we're seeing now. $21,500 a month is the average income. And I can remember 5 years ago when I started this business, coming to events like this and looking at that chart and thinking, like, there's just no way. There's no way that people actually do that or that they're able to earn that kind of income working part-time hours. But my sister-in-law just promoted to that level at the end of last year, and the month after that, I promoted to that level. And there's really nothing special about us other than we stuck with it and found a system that really works. And so that's one of the things that we're so excited about now is just turning around and teaching other people how to do it, because we are firm believers that if we can do it, anybody in this room can do it. And I think the more you get to know us, the more you will be actually very accurate. So just some final thoughts. Where will you be 5 years from now if you keep doing what you're doing? Because for most of us, 5 years from now, if we keep doing exactly what we're continues to rise, but right now with the way the economy is, lots of people are facing layoffs or pay freezes. I mean, things are just not looking that great for most people's career paths. And I knew 5 years ago when I was asked that question that I was at a point where I wanted to start a family and I wanted to work less hours but still be able to contribute financially in a huge way. And I really was praying for options, something that I could do. And it was my sister-in-law had a lot of success. About a year after she started her business, she earned her Mercedes. And then when I was pregnant with my first, there was an OBGYN down in Kane who had replaced her doctor income with her Arbonne business. And I was just really kind of on this search for options because, like I said, I wanted to work less but still make money. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. But I think about that now. because that was one of the questions that made me go, you know what, I really do want my 5-year plan to be different. I don't want to have to keep working more hours to make more money. And so I started my business 5 years ago. And to think where I am today is just incredible, because there's nothing else that I could have done with my degrees that would allow me to have the time to be home with my girls. I'm there when they wake up. I'm there to put them to bed. And I love having that time with them, but I also love having something of my own that I know that I can contribute in a huge way. And then the second question is a little daunting for some people, but how long could you survive on your current savings if you were to lose your current source of income? Because for a lot of people, this starts as a plan B that then becomes a plan A. So keep in mind, we all have a personal network. Most networks have never even heard of Arbonne. So you could be the one to share Arbonne with people, and I promise you, people love these products. So you could be the one to share Arbonne with people, or over time they're going to hear about it from somebody else. So if you're a guest in the room and you're kind of here just to check it out and see, if this is something that could be a fit for you or not, just tell the person that invited you if you're a 1, 2, or 3. 1 being, sounds great, but I really think I just want products, because we can help you look at all the different ways to get discounts on products. And 2 is, I'm interested, but I want a little bit more information about the business, because we can help plug you into something else to help get you some more information and get some of those questions answered. And then a 3 is, I'm in, I really want to start this business, how do I get started? And at the end of this meeting tonight, we'll do a quick getting started. For those of you that are a 3, you can sit for that. It's about 10 minutes long. Or even if you're a 2 and you just kind of want to see what those next steps would look like, you're welcome to just sit in on that and hear how we get people started in this business. So we'll close with this quote: my best dreams are no longer wasted on my sleep. I find myself closing my eyes each night, eagerly waiting for tomorrow to come. There's nothing like feeling fully alive and dreaming wide awake. And I just think that that is what this company gives you the gift of doing. It's not only providing those dreams that you kind of put up on a shelf because life starts to happen and bills come. It allows you to start dreaming again, and the people that you love to start dreaming again, but then also gives you the chance to share this gift with other people and help other people build their business as well. So, with that being said, we are now going to start the second portion of our meeting, which is always our favorite and most exciting. So before we take a break, we're going to do recognition, where we recognize all the promotions and wonderful things that happened from the month before. So I'm going to hand it back over to Danielle.
Okay, we're going to have the other regional vice presidents come on up. And if you're halfway to regional vice president, we want you up here with us as well. So come on up, and we're going to give away everything that's on these tables up here.
He's recovering from a knee surgery. He does golf, but he's like, maybe I can run into the
Okay, so to start the night off, we're looking at the computer over there. We are going to gift everybody that is going to Vegas in the Kane and Lawver Nation. You see, Carrie and I are sporting our team shirts this meeting. Super excited. So we have your shirt for you and an awesome notebook. So I'm going to just start reading the names. Emily, you're going to do this. So when we say your name, come on up. And if somebody from your team will read their name and they're not here, take it for them. Sue Midcap. Head Tiptoe. Cindy Jacob, sorry. Jessica Dorsey. Amy Dorsey, Emily Perdue, Stephanie Llewellyn, Emily Bright, Dawn Peters, Stephanie Rummel, Charlotte Tester, Donna Liebenauer, Erica Robinson, Kimsel Ayers, Nicole Marshy, Amanda Leidick, Gina Ferraro, Tim Slosky, Jen Veroner, Michelle Zulik, Peggy Lawrence, Becky Blakely, Nikki Lawver, Yolanda McKay. Oh, I didn't know.
Doctor's office.
Barb Zoller, Lori Yankowski, Michelle Zavoda, Emily Baldwin, Alicia Boscarello, Faith Septic, Charity O'Reilly, Adriel Leonard, Ruby Martinez, Carrie Schindler, Abby Brumley, Denise Roberts, Ellen Weiss, Amber Rohr, Chrissy Gilbride, Marissa Hahn, Crystal Ewell, Allison Hampton, Susie Barkley,
So glad I switched it.
Pauline Ransom, Brooke Valentine, Brandon Corbin, Susie Parrish, Tiffany Bookman, Mary Lupolana, Sarah Godek, Amy Godek, Kim Dorr, Alicia Starcher, Tara Wilcox, Laura Nichols, Heather Ivins, Deb Van Alden, Deb Van Alden, Heidi
Thursday
Nichols,
night.
Ann Hardy, Melissa Coy, Pam Rittenauer, Laura Trigger, Lindsay Turk, Ronald Bentley, Tara Landy, Allison Patchke, Chelsea Park, Morgan Combs, Jessica Poe, Brittany Houston, Sarah Tupelo, Melissa Parsons, and Amanda Woodall. Happy night. Happy night. Okay, let's give all of them a round of Okay, so everybody needs to wear those shirts Thursday night to the grand awards ceremony. And I'm going to give it back. Yes, in your journal is obviously for notes. Bring good pens. You're going to take tons and tons of notes. And we do want to forewarn you that the shirts run a little soft. So suck in or your space. Don't wash them. I'm telling you, don't wash them. But I don't care what they look like. You have to wear them. We're going to take really fun team pictures. Whew, man, I'm not breathing in mine. Okay. But they're really cute, and they're long. Okay, so we're going to go through district managers that are in qualification. District manager is the first promotion level, and like Carrie talked about, people are promoting to district manager right away. It's a really exciting promotion, and all of these start over here. And there's a lot of them, so if we can keep it quiet in the room so we can hear their names, that'll be a huge help. Okay, so, like she said, come on up and get a rose. And I apologize if I mess up your last name. Amanda Montello, Allison Edgerton, Ashley Miller, Natalie Hopland, Tess Goodrow, Grace Glass, Shelby Mitchell, Kimsel Ayers, Maria Waterhouse, Ellen Hine, Deb Swingle, Kristen Workman, Diana Chirella, Rita Dowd, Cindy Lyons, Leah Thompson, Abby Brumley, Tammy Reeser, Casey Elizabeth, Kathy Ray, Ariana Frangos, Wendy Myers, Annie Ashcraft, Catherine Borowski,
Allison Craddock, Megan Brenner, Alex Epstein, Alicia Goldner, Jamie Fellenstein, Melissa Featheroff, Amber Rohr, Amanda Dukes, Becky Eggert, Chrissy Gilbride, Nicole Hitcham, Cindy Jokin, Charity O'Reilly, Shannon Sabata, Lauren Patrick, Jimmy Murphy, Raquel Richardson, Kristen Temnick, Leslie Dunger, Courtney Ritzauer, Christine Schwaben. Awesome job, ladies. All right, so in this business, it is known that if you can become a district manager, then you can go all the way to the top of this company because all you're doing is turning around and teaching other people how to do what you just did. So these next ladies that we're going to recognize are those that finished the promotion to district manager. So it's a really big deal in Arbonne, and it's the first management position. So we're going to call up the new district managers to come forward and receive their gifts, and then we would like to hear a little bit from them. Just your name. No, don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's all right. I'm going to study this. Welcome to your first meeting. Steve's going to sing a song. Okay, so just come up, say your name and your background, what you do, and what else? Say your name, your background, and one thing that you're really excited about for your Arbonne business. Okay, we'll keep it short and sweet. But we want to recognize you guys. So we'll Linda Long, Meg Kahn, Katie Helmuth, Kathy Helmuth, Emily Yokish, Emily Purdon, Sadie Anderson, Tristan Johnson, Stephanie Rummel, Susie Bunsick, Kim Dewar, Jamie Huber, Laura Driggers, Jennifer Carlo, Lisa Stout, Jennifer Blood, Clarissa Hahn, Melissa Coy, and Natalie Williams. Please come up. You guys can just line up in front of the area managers. You can just throw the regional vice presidents. Okay. So we'll start down here. Do you want to be the first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I want to you didn't think you're good. My name is Linda Long. I teach special education currently, and the thing that I'm excited about my Arbonne business is just improving the health of my family and my friends and giving them these wonderful products that I've come to love over the past 3 months.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Rummel, and I currently work for the United Way of Portage County in Arbonne. And I think what excites me the most is some of the wonderful people that we're in business with, all of you in this room. Thanks.
Okay, we're all freaking out on this side. We sound like a bunch of weirdos. It's just because we're freaking out on this side. What's your name? Oh, my name's Kim Dorr. I sell Arbonne. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I do have a master's in public administration, and again, it's one of those things that everyone says, why are you doing this? You could get a job doing anything else, but it's not really true, and not only that, but I wanted more time and more money, not just more money or more time, so I'm working on getting there. And what do I love about Arbonne? I love listening to Deb Neal every morning when I wake up. Right? She's crazy. If you haven't listened to her, she will light a fire under your mind. So there you go. Deb Neal.
Hello, I'm Susie Bunsick, and I was not expecting this, nor do I like this. So I just want to say thank you to my team because they are the reason that I'm here today. I've gone through some really rough times recently, family stuff, and I owe it all to them. I am a nurse, and I had recently given that up, and I do Arbonne full-time now.
Hi, I'm Laura Driggers, and I am a nanny, and I have been since I got my bachelor's degree back in May, and I got my job, and I love Arbonne because it's, you know, future possibility I don't have to get a job. So what I love about Arbonne is currently the relationships I've made. Allison Hampton, I love you so much. I have some awesome girls on my team that they're just amazing, and they help me get here. And yeah, I love it.
My name is Jamie Huber. I've been a special ed teacher for the past 6 years. I joined Arbonne in March, and one thing that I definitely love about it is not only the products, but it's taught me that anything is possible. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Jen Carlo. I, again, did not expect this today, but here I am. And my background is baking, but I'm happy to say I'm not in baking any longer. I love Arbonne, and I love all the people.
I'm Katie Cullen, and I'm a full-time student at Kane business, and I also work at a restaurant, and I coach in Arbonne. I think my favorite thing is just the awesome team that I'm on and all the friendships that I've made, and working with my mom. It's been pretty awesome.
I'm Kathy Helmuth. I'm actually retired, a retired commercial lender, and here I am 9 years later working again with my daughter, and I love it. I love all that Arbonne has to offer for my family, for life options, and fulfilling dream and helping people feel better about what they look like and how they feel, and it's wonderful. All the time for babies,
My name is Meg Kahn, and I teach second grade. And what I love most about Arbonne is the potential and the ability to have control over it. Awesome.
I'm Emily Curran, and I work full-time as a social worker in a nursing home. I also have a little 1.5-year-old at home and one on the way. I'm super excited about the opportunity to be able to increase my own income someday and be able to have the flexibility for me with my family. So, and I look forward to sharing that with others.
I'm Sadie Anderson, and I'm currently a second and third grade teacher. And what I love about Arbonne is the possibility that I can have a job someday where I finally feel caught up. I never feel that way in my job now. And I'm just excited about educating other women about healthier options.
I'm Johnson. I'm a third grade teacher and working on my master's with Sadie as well. What I love about Arbonne is that education gives teachers very high stress, pressure that we never thought it would be. But I love Arbonne because it is not that. It's something fun, and it doesn't really feel like working. You feel when you are. Hi, I'm Lindsay Floyd, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids. And what I love most is the relationships I've made and working with others. Hi, I'm Jen Blood. My background is sales and service for my people. I just gotta say thank you to my team and to, I don't know Laura Nichols, but to Laura Nichols. Recently, she helped me out and my family out in a way that you couldn't imagine, and that is one of my favorite things about this company. That we all come together and we pull together like a team, and that's what I'm looking forward to moving forward. I'm most excited about these videos. I'm really not running down. It's just personal growth, just the ability to believe in myself
Arbonne is Gary, who is in my neighborhood. We met at our local neighborhood strike time. What I love about Arbonne is the business philosophy, of course, the product, and also all the relationships that I have made. I want to thank Amanda, my sponsor. So awesome. He's excited to build my team. My cousin just put my team. My sister getting ready to join this month too. So I'm really excited to be really.
Awesome, lady.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so those were our new district managers. So then the second promotion is area manager. And this is the one, if you remember from the chart, it's about $1,000 to $3,000 a month. This is where your business becomes billable. So, hold on a second. Sorry, I'll scroll back up. All right, so in Lawver area manager, if these ladies want to come forward and high five, are we on Rosen? Oh, okay, wait. Well, come up for a high five. Those are just as cool. You'll get more next month. But that's a good thing when you run out of roses, because that means you have so many people promoting. So, in Lawver area manager, Amy Stevens, Jen Bronner, Sadie Anderson, Cynthia Patovic, I want to take a minute to talk about my Zanesville girls right here for just 1 second. I saved the promo form. They drove an hour and a half to be with us today. I sponsored, lots of you have asked about this since I put a post up on Facebook. I've gotten several private messages asking what they're doing because they're exploding so fast. So Jen Bronner is a friend of mine. She started her Arbonne business like 9 weeks ago, right? And she finished last month over 15,000, which is well over like a third of the way to region. And I just have to say that about a year ago to a year and a half ago, I tried to introduce some people in that area to Arbonne and was told very boldly, there is no market for Arbonne here. Nobody wants to spend the money. Nobody cares about skincare products. That happened about an hour and a half ago. Year and a half ago. But that just goes to show you that you can do Arbonne anywhere if you find people that are as excited about it as you are. So Jen is a phenomenal leader. She is now in qualifications for area. She'll be finishing up this month. And then Sadie went into qual, really her first month in the business. And Tristan finished her district promotion in just her 4 weeks. So I'm just super excited for that whole row and just that whole area. Not that many people in your area have ever even heard of Arbonne. And it's funny because here I would say the parties I go to, about half the people say, yeah, I've heard of it at least. And when we go to parties down there, it's kind of fun because so many people have never even heard of it. So again, it just goes to show that there's so much room for growth. So thank you guys for driving all this way here. We're so excited to have you. All right, so those that have promoted to area manager, if you would come forward, we want to hear from these lovely ladies and their sponsors. So these are those that have actually finished the promotion to area manager. So Gretchen Toddy Ludwig, Gina Ferraro, Melissa Parsons, Michelle Dubik, and Pam Rittenauer.
Okay, so let's start with Gina. Gina and I, back in the day, went to high school together. I'm a little bit older than she is. So we weren't really friends in high school, but we reconnected because I asked her to help us with some marketing materials that we did for Arbonne. And through a series of events, she hosted for me and then ended up starting her own business. But I just adore Gina, and she is such an incredible leader. And, you know, this is such a big promotion, area manager, because that next promotion is the Mercedes. And even just as it is, it's just a really big deal to promote the area. So I'm so proud of Gina and her team. They really pulled together to make this happen. So we'll go ahead and hear from her.
Oh, your background. Okay, I'm Gina. My background is, I work in advertising. I work at an advertising agency in Tampa Falls. I started this not too long ago. This is 9 months in, so this is so exciting that I've achieved the area manager so far. Like, you see the charts where it says 1 to 3 months district manager, 5 to 11 months area manager. That's exactly the track that I've taken, and there really isn't any magic to it. I just plugged right into the system that Terry and Danielle have told us to, and it's paid off. And I really thank Terry for all of her amazing wisdom and guidance and the support through it. My team has been awesome, and they're incredible. My husband, he's the handsome one in row 6. Oh, my husband's name is Gino, and I'm Gina, so you know, they're fun of us for that. Yeah. And I'm doing this because my dream is to one day be in control of my schedule so that I can be home when we start having children. It's fully on our hearts right now that we want to start building a family, and I couldn't imagine doing it any other way than being home with them every single day to raise them. So I love looking up to these fantastic women who achieve that, and I can follow in their footsteps. And I really thank God for what He's given us to see some leadership, the support I have, and then just the determination and drive to give me the stick to it more. So I'm super thankful. Thank you, guys.
We're going to make some beautiful little Italian babies. I can't wait for that. I'm going to get Shushu in a Cadillac. Okay, this is my dear friend Pam Rittner, and we all love Pam in this room. She was on the welcome committee tonight. We said that's her permanent. Look at the iPhones up in the air, all for Pam. Okay, so I met Pam through family friends, and now she actually works with my husband. My husband is the athletic director at Lake Center Christian School, and she's the athletic secretary, so they work very closely. And Pam swore she would never do Arbonne, and she wanted to host for me, though, to get some great hostess awards. She really didn't want to host me either. But once she did host, and she got such great deals, about 2 weeks later, she said, "Can I host again at your house with a different group?" So I was like, "Sure." And then about 2 weeks after that, like, "Sure." At that party is when I said, "Look at what you could be making, Pam," and that was just under a year ago. And she is, we always say, the best copy. She follows up with people. She's just fun, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited for where she's going. So go ahead and
share. You already know my name. I have a daughter that's a senior that just signed under me because she just turned 18, and I have a freshman, and I've been married 20 years, and I just really wanted money. So that's why I signed up to get Arbonne. That is the honest truth. I just wanted extra money. And I didn't really, Daniel asked a while ago if I had an aha moment. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I just wanted money. There was no set thing. I just wanted money. But I wrecked my car in February. It was 10 years old. It had like 250,000 miles on it. You had to hit the right bump to get the heater to come on. But we were just pushing it along to finish out, and I wrecked it. Yeah, not so good. So we debated, and we went looking for a car, and it's really a God thing. We were there, and my husband said, "Okay, it's going to be this amount of money. Do you think you can handle that?" And I'm like, I so Arbonne. And yes, I can because I make that in my paycheck. So that was my aha moment, like, oh, that's why I do it. It wasn't just about the money. It's actually so we can get out of debt and we can have extra money in the house. So. But I really like the incentives. So. And I need to say thank you to my team. I told them at the beginning of this month that I helped them make district manager last month, so they had to help me this month. So I appreciate all of their effort too.
And Pam's been working for this coach bank for a long time.
Don't look at us. Talk with your back.
I'm totally not crying because of you guys. I'll go first. So this is do it. There's so much that I could say. About her. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to get more than like a few words out. But that's it. Anyway, long story short, I am just completely humble and honored and blessed to even be like your friend. I can tell you the whole past almost 2 years though. Where are you? I'm just really, really, really proud of Michelle for so many different reasons on so many different levels. And she is so completely deserving of this awesome promotion. And I just never knew that I could actually be so happy for you. And you're just awesome. She's awesome. And I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm Michelle. And so I represent the group who kind of doesn't fit the chart. I think I'm on like 19 months now. I've been fighting this promotion for about 5 months. I started back when Stacy invited me to, no, not even Stacy, a mutual friend of ours invited us to an Arbonne party. I had never heard of that before. I didn't even know the name of it. I just said to my husband, babe, I need to go to this thing. I've been pregnant and nursing for 4 years in a row, and I just would really like to get out of the house, please. So he was like, please go. And I'm like, I don't know, Stacy Keller is selling some makeup or something. I don't know what it is. I just need to get out of the house. So I went. And that's where I met Carrie. And that's where my love affair with Arbonne started. I really did just do it. I'm already a stay-at-home mom, and I really just did it to get out of the house, to have something to do, to make some new relationships, and I've totally done that. I am already wildly successful, just because of the relationships that I have made. So I could stop right now and be done. I've accomplished everything that I've ever wanted. However, I'm not a quitter. So even 19 months later, after all the fighting, I'm here. And when the question is raised, what will your life be like in 5 years? I know where I'm going to be because I can look at where Carrie is, 5 years later for her, and I know that I'm going to be in the same place because I'm just not going to quit.
not going to quit no matter what. So, thank you to my awesome team. Once I met Carrie, I wanted to be exactly like her, and I wanted to be on a team, and I wanted to be on a team, but I also wanted to lead. I saw what an awesome leader she was. I also wanted to lead a team. So I'm so completely blessed by everybody on my team. There's no way I could have done this without them. And if I get off of here and don't thank God for bringing me here, I will regret it forever. So, thank you for everything.
I'm Sherilyn, and this is Melissa, and we met about a year and a half ago, and you are just like so good. I have to tell you guys, she drives from North Ridgeville, so if you don't know where that is, it's super far, and she comes very, very consistently every month to the meetings. She has the biggest heart. I love you so much for that, and she is such a loyal friend. She one of my Arbonne besties, I tell her. So you deserve this promotion so much. And she started, like I said, about a year and a half ago. She works full time, and sometimes she calls me en route to different places on her job, and she's like, hey, give me ideas about this. And she's plugged in, she's committed, she's consistent with her activity. She's the most loyal and the biggest heart of a person that you'll ever meet, and she's so, so deserving of this. And so
thank you. I'm super nervous. I am not a public speaker by any means. But when I promoted to district manager, I had Laura Lance speak for me because I was too nervous, and she told everyone that I was a nurse, and I'm not. I should probably set it straight. I'm not a nurse, but my background is in business management, so I am in sales for something not so fabulous like this, garbage sales. I sell garbage containers to commercial businesses. Really quick before I forget, Sherilyn actually has a bigger heart than I do. She's totally supported me. It's kind of, I have a different sponsor that doesn't actively do too much with the business, so she kind of stepped up and helped me. But, oh my gosh, my why really quick is similar to a lot of yours, I'm sure. I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and I definitely believe that it is about